what beast nukes going down. Look at that. What awesome play by the Scourge team. If you're not playing with good players, you're not going to be able to make stuff like that happen, but such big nukes going down. He gets picked off. Very, very sloppy play by Daddy is home. And Initiate going down on the Razor. He wants to get this pick off here, but he's static linking him, and he's going to do very little damage very soon here. He does have support from the ES, but getting plus 128 damage here. Here comes the Crow. Oh, it gets time locked, but doesn't die? That was weird. That was so weird. Picking up the Blade of Alacrity. He's probably going to go Yasha into a Manta. That would be my expectation. You have to be a little careful because you can split away your damage from static link. But definitely a good play. I love this animation. It's so cool. The little storm thing. I really like remade Razor. He's so cool. He's so much fun to play. Definitely better over the last one, which was just like, hey, I'm just going to auto attack and chase you. That was it. So mid pressure going down. Razor's going to swing by and pick up all these CS here, except for the Weaver showing up. So that is going to be the end of the CS and letting Weaver get that last hit. Still no towers. Alright, top tower is fallen. Double TPing going on here. Nice bounces going on, hitting just the right heroes. Wow, look at that, just doing the extra stun and the extra damage. Nice slow going down by that Crystal Maiden, doing his best to keep this Voids attacking slowly. And they do keep the Doom alive long enough to drop his Doom. It looks like he's going to go down. His Maledict has ended. ES goes down. CM is going to die, but she totally played her part here. Priest of the Moon taking big damage here, not going to make it out by any means. And really solid play by Crystal Maiden and Doom right there. Put down the slows so that the Void did not just rape face on this Doombringer with very low armor, and as a result he was able to survive long enough to then Doom the Void and pick up that team fight. So really awesome game so far. How is this only an 88? I've casted games that were higher than an 88, and they really weren't that fantastic, so definitely excited so far. So let's see what's going on. Doom is heading back mid, probably going to stay in lane. He's got that Vanguard. He will eventually regen to full HP. He doesn't necessarily need to go back to base, but looks like he's going to swing top, I guess, and CS that stuff out. They're going to pick up this tower here, which is a solid pickup. Looks like Daddy is home, picked that up. Weaver did get the tower kill, and now he is heading top to CS. Sitting at 900 gold. Doom has 4k gold. Looks like he's going to be going to Radiance. It looks like the Crow's in position right now to pick that up. So, oh yeah, CS levels. 71 CS, 72 CS on the Weaver, 15 on the Tide, 82 on the Doom, 3 on the CM, 85 on that Razor, 9 on the Witch Doctor, 51 on the AA, 14 on the ES, 48 on the Priest of the Moon, 87 on that Void. Void's doing pretty good, but it looks like Sentinel team is out CSing them right now. They have 3 heroes that have very high CS, and the Scourge team has 1 hero with very high and 2 with medium high, so they're a little bit behind on CS, but in terms of kills, it's 18 to 14, so yes, Sentinel's definitely in the lead. They have the upper hand on a couple different things like that. Illusion here, just doing a little bit of scouting, but at this point they just kind of know it's probably just an illusion, so good play, but good read by the Razor. Sometimes it's hard to realize what's going on, but Crow sitting here, he's got the Yasha recipe. Oops, a little bit of misplay. Let's see if Doom has his Relic. I bet he does. Wow, he has his Radiance is what he has. Really good play by the Doom. Really fast Radiance. You get that tank item, and then you get the Radiance. That the Radiance does not go away when you die, basically, because then you're less likely to die, is what I mean. So pressure on this tower. Going to try to last hit it. Good try by the Razor. Not really big base damage here by any means, so was not able to pick that up. Although their base damage is pretty abysmal as well. So just the Poor Man's Shield and the Power Treads. And the Poor Man's Shield is definitely worth it against the Razor. Go for it. It's like the only time, or against the Weaver. It's like the only time I would say go for a Poor Man's Shield on range. Otherwise, it's not really worth it. Being pretty aggressive here, but he has to be kind of careful. Weaver does have pretty good. Void has pretty good damage here. It's gonna arrow follow up coming in here. Gonna land down, doing big stun. Here comes the nice nuke going. Oh my God! He time walks out of it just in the right time, just in time. Right before the AA ult hits, so unfortunately the arrow was not super long range, and he shot it just a little early, and as a result, Weaver does get out of there scot-free and picks up a regen to boot. What a lucky bastard. That's I always get mad when that stuff happens. Like, alright, looks like a Lightning Revenant's going to initiate. He does put down a static link. He's got pretty big plus damage, plus 115, but I don't think they're going to go in after this. It's not really worth chasing this down. They got shut down pretty hard by those stuns, the ES stun and the Witch Doctor stun. And even AA did a little bit of damage there, but it seems like a lot of people in this game picking up Vanguard, so a lot of pressure going down on this Void. Is he going to make it out of here? He is level 14, not going to take obscenely big damage, but yeah, there's virtually nothing he could do there. He wasn't going to make it to a neutral camp. He has a Weaver and a fast Doom chasing him. Like, come on. Wow, picking up Power Treads on Doom. That's a cool build. I see a lot of, looks like ES getting picked off by the CM. CM's playing so good. He's positive. 4-2 and 11. What a great CM game. He's not just playing, oh, he's going to die now because that AA ult. Maybe not. Good call. TP back before it gets you. I think, yeah, he was going to be fine. Not bad. He's going for that Vanguard. I love how he went Vitality Booster first again. I mean, if you go for like the fast Vanguard and you're playing a support hero, I mean the HP, like I've said, HP is more important. Get that Vitality Booster first, because if you do like Ring of Health and then Stout Shield, have fun farming that Vitality Booster when you only have 600 HP. I mean, who cares if you have damage block and some good regen if you only have 600 HP? All he has is like a wand plus this HP, so definitely a good play. And that's going to keep him in the battle longer if he takes those AoE damage hits, especially in like a very long duration push. It's very, very good. Interesting phase boots. I like this because you don't need treads anymore to proc more of those anchor smashes. You just need positioning to proc the anchor smashes, basically. So it looks like Void's going to try to do a little bit of initiate on here. He's getting some good stuns off, but looks like Tide's going to be pressuring, only gets one person to stun. That's frustrating. Here comes the spin. Nope, I guess Doom takes the ult, and really big initiates from the Scourge team. But Razor is actually here. He has plus 135 damage. So he's going to be doing big damage right now to this Mirana, and Void's going to pick off this Tide most surely. Unless he's going to do pro jukes. He just picks up a Django, so he's going to be even faster. He does survive 28 damage, almost dies, and Razor going to pick off somebody that was the dark green FEARZ polymorph or pin off. CM once again playing awesome, using that ult to max effectiveness, does pick off that that Void. I mean, look at this. 5-2 and 11. You never see CMs doing that well. The Sentinel team is doing very, very great. They are definitely in the lead. They have more CS. They are playing better. Their heroes are really great. And this whole game, who's been farming? Weaver. I mean, he's died a few times, but 3, 4, and 5. He's died quite a bit, actually. It's not amazing, but really not playing that bad. Aftershock level 3 going down on the Earthshaker. Interesting, that's 3. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. So you have 4 for Fissure, 1 for your ult. That's 4, 3. Yep, that makes sense. He has 1 enchant totem. Alright, cool. He's leveling fine. Just putting a stun down, doing some damage to the heroes. Fissure is just so good. It's such a long range spell. It's pretty hefty on the mana cost, and it doesn't really scale that fantastic per level. You get like very low amounts of stun and very low amounts of damage per level of getting it, but it's just such a great spell, you can't really give it up. So gotta max that first. Looks like Razor sitting mid, picking up the Sanjin Yasha. He's not going for the Manta. He's just going to go for the chase and the HP, which is a pretty solid idea, considering Razor usually needs some good HP to do some tanking. So see him kind of sitting bottom. Looks like he wants to possibly pick up a kill here or do some pressure. Weaver's already here. I believe that's blue. Yep, Weaver's already here. Doesn't really have any fantastic items. Is he going to go Radiance too? Oh, I thought it said 3,000 gold. Unless it did. Oh, Eagle Horn. Okay, cool. He's going to go like Butterfly or something. That's pretty sweet. So Initiate going down on the Priest. He's going to have to leap out in just a second. Nice Vortex going down, but he's going to make it out no problem. Going to pop some bottle to heal back up. Pressure mid by the Razor. He's so powerful. This is such a great thing that you can do when you have an advantage. You push one lane with a powerful hero, basically, who is not really in fear of dying, or at least who can solo 1 or 2 heroes. You push one lane with him, and then your other 4 heroes, you push another lane. Weaver can do the same thing, basically. He could sit in a lane by himself and just push it and be like, you know what? I'm just going to push this lane. If people want to gank me, I have pretty good escape mechanisms, or I can do lots of damage. And as a result, possibly get a kill. Or, you know, then you're pressuring 2 lanes at once. It's just very, very solid game plan. So, it would be funny as hell if you went Ethereal Blade, but I'd be really surprised. He's definitely going to go Butterfly, especially against the enemy carry, which is a Void. Yeah, yep, definitely solid game plan. Just gonna go for that that Butterfly. So they're currently up a lot of towers. They're 4 towers up on the enemy team, about to be 5 towers. This is such big gold advantage. They have to play very careful now. He finally has his Battle Fury. His Hand of Mine is really not paying off super hard because he kind of keeps dying. 3, 5, and 3. Yeah, he's not doing too fantastic. He really wants to make something happen here. Initiate's going down. Chain Stun on these 2 heroes. I'm kind of surprised that Void didn't go in there and try to drop an ult. A little curious about that, but I don't know, if that was their 2 carries out front, they could have maybe made something happen. Tide would have been there to ult to shut down some stuns there, but I don't know, very, very weird. Buying Observer and Dust for that Priest of the Moon, which is a solid gameplay, and he does have his Vanguard now. Big damage, smoke going on. They're going to try to pick off these heroes mid. There are 2 heroes with an ES backup just in range. So stuns going down, damage going down. Big static link, plus 157 by the Razor. Beautiful last second ult from the AA. He's going to eat this arrow. I'm going to be really surprised if he makes it out of here. Nuke's going down. He does get picked off. Really solid play by the Mirana. Nice stuns from the ES. Void kind of, alright, pretty good ult. Not bad at all. Picking off the CM here. Time walk from the Nubian Weaver trying to get out of damage, but kind of a waste there. Stun going down on the Tide, and Void is going to clean this up right here. We'll see if he can get a kill on this Earthshaker. I'd be kind of surprised. He's being way too aggressive, getting stuns down, but yeah, definitely misplay slightly there by Nubian Weaver. Nope, he's going to try to arrow the other direction. Wrong guess. Fortunately, he went down here. It would have been a beautiful arrow if he did pick that off. And that's the kind of stuff that you have to do as Mirana. You have to guess and go for those epic arrows. And if they would have picked off Weaver there, that would have been like a 4-man team wipe. Even though Doom's been farming this whole time, he's probably going to go for an AC, I guess. I like to get like a Shiva's on Doom, but he actually has a pretty good mana pool right here. He's got some stat levels in, so he has pretty good mana pool. Shiva's is really fun on him because Doom is pretty much a big tank hero, but he's going to go AC because of the minus armor from Tide, the minus armor from the bugs, and the minus armor from Razor ult as well. And Razor's doing damage. The Nubian Weaver's doing physical damage, so he's probably just going to go AC. And plus then, you know, he's got a Radiance. Why not go for attack speed? It's plus 60 damage, you know, and he does have the Endurance Aura. He's already got 15% attack speed, and he's going to have that Hoof Stomp, which I love to see. Yep, there it is. There's that Assault Cuirass. So he just spent that time farming off the Assault Cuirass. His team did die as a result, but not a big deal. You know, it happens. I like this ward placement. It's going to see up here. It's going to see down here, and this is where they're going to go if they want to do some ganks. They're going to stand here. They're either going to stand here and gank, or they're going to stand right here and gank. But there will be good smoke ganks. CM's been playing just a really solid game. This is like the best CM game I've seen in a long time. For our Captain's mode, Crystal Maiden's just playing so fantastically. Even warding and stuff like that. Dropping dust for a second. Not sure what that was about. We have Void back in the jungle. I love battle fearing these creeps. It's so much fun. They all die at the same time. How's his gold doing? 2700. I'm not really sure. Maybe he'll go like a Monkey King Bar next. It's kind of a popular Void damage item. But ult going down, gonna slow down this push. But for now, everybody's just kind of farming passively. I'm kind of surprised they're not pushing or something. Ethereal Blade, wow! Okay, cool, hot damn, we're gonna see some cool stuff going down. I'm very surprised he did that, honestly. In a way, it's great because it's gonna keep him alive better against like a Void. Roshan going down, they do not have sight of this. Their wards just went on, they might have even smoke initiated, but there's very little chance of them catching this unless CM checks. Oh god, is he gonna check? He's gonna counter ward, and they don't realize. Wow, oh my god, he has no idea how close he is to the entire enemy team. They're gonna pick up this Roshan, but they know that they're safe. They counter warded and they ran away, and I guess they just don't expect it. Who's this down here? Priest of the Moon. Popping the Priest of the Moon ult, which is perfect timing because they're going to get that Roshan and they're going to be able to escape and nobody's going to see them leave. So they might still expect those heroes to be in there. But Priestess is a little in... she'll be fine. Looks like he did not actually see such big attack speed coming out of this Doom. So he does pick off these 2 creeps for the gold. But Priestess is being a little ballsy. Does not have a TP scroll. Kind of out of position. But the Void did pick up that Aegis, I believe. So... Yep, definitely picked up the Aegis, so he's going to be really aggressive in the next team fight. I want to theory craft this Ethereal Blade more. I mean, it's going to boost Doom's damage. It's going to boost Tide's damage, but very weird. And Nubian has a pretty bad base damage. It's not bad, though. It gives you 40 agility, gives you some stats, 10 strength, 10 agility. Excuse me, 10 strength, 10 intelligence is what I meant to say. So it gives him some good stats, gives him some more HP. It's really not bad by any means, and that 40 damage does transfer to his orbs. It's just Nubian has really bad agility growth. It's very, very bad. He's got one of the worst agility growths. He's got one of the worst stat growths in the game. They had to nerf him so many times because he has such cool abilities. Such cool and powerful abilities. And Weaver has been all around for quite a long time, actually, so kind of pretty sweet. I like this. I want to see how it works. I want to see how useful it's going to turn out. Tide is very, very good items for a Tide. Let's look at some CS numbers. 134 on the Weaver, 20 on the Tide, 148 on that Doom, 6 on the CM, and 138 on the Razor. Witch Doctor is 27, A is 75, ES is 21, 93 on the Mirana, and 155 on the Void. If Void can get some really beast ults off, I mean, they could definitely win this game still. The enemy team's gonna have to clump up a little bit to make that happen, but I think it's definitely a possibility. So definitely interested to see if he can actually pull out the stops. And that Hand of Midas has been giving him experience all